Good day, everyone. You're welcome to today's class. Based on request, I'll be explaining this topic, trigonometry. This class will be in series, maybe like 2-3 series, so that I'll be able to explain in details what trigonometry is all about. Alright, the question is, what is trigonometry? We need to understand that trigonometry is a branch of mathematics that deals with the relationship between sides and angles of a right angle triangle. So in other words, in trigonometry, we are dealing with a right angle triangle, the sides in it, and also the angle. Now, before we go into the sides and the angles or the calculation, we need to understand what each side stands for. Now, in a right angle triangle, there are three major sides there. The first one is our hypotenuse. The second one is our opposite. And the third one is our adjacent. So how do we know the opposite? How do we know the adjacent? And how do we know the hypotenuse? Now, in a right angle triangle, we call this place perpendicular line. And you know that perpendicular line is always 90 degrees. And the sum of these two angles here must give us 90 degrees. So A is an acute angle and also B is an acute angle. What are acute angles? Acute angles are angles which are less than 90 degrees. So A plus B must give us 90 degrees. Now, how do I know my hypotenuse? Now, we believe that hypotenuse is always the longer side. It's correct, actually. But you need to understand also that there are times that you will not be given a triangle in a way where you'll be able to identify the longer side. The first thing you have to identify here will be your perpendicular line, which is angle 90 degree. So any side facing angle 90 degree is our hypotenuse. Of course, is the longest side of a right angle triangle. Then, having known this, the second one is my opposite. How do I know my opposite? The opposite depends on the angle. Now, if the angle B is what we are considering, then this is your opposite. But if angle A is what you are considering, of course, this will be my opposite. Now let us consider angle A. So if angle A is what we are considering, then this is my opposite. Now, what is now adjacent? Adjacent will now be the line perpendicular to the opposite. So here is our adjacent. So there are three sides here. We have the hypotenuse, which is the longer side or the side facing angle 90 degree. We have the opposite, which is the side facing the angle in consideration, and we have the adjacent, which is a line perpendicular to the opposite. So in my next class, we'll be looking at how we use sides and how to use angle in trigonometry. Please like, comment, and follow. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.